blabbering up until you fall asleep. Up until you fall asleep. So wenzenza noma yintoni, nantoni, nantoni engicanga ukuyenza, engicanga ukuyenza. Wena ude ulale, 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 ulale. Ngadele ukufundisa oko, ngadele ukufundisa oko. Manginibhole kwelitopo lanamhlanje, manginibhole kwangoku, manibhole, nibhole, 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 nibhole. Awufuna ukubhola wena? Kandixelela ufuna ukubhola, ufuna ukubhola, ufuna ukuphela, ufuna ukubhola. Hayi, ukuze ndichithe ixesha ndibe ndithetha noba kungantoni nje efika apha engqondweni yam, to get the time going and get you fast asleep, fast asleep. I'll be doing random whisper, ramble, ramble. Tappity tappity tap 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 tap. Tappity tap 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 tap. I don't know what to do. Should I zoom in? Do you like it when I'm too zoomed in? I feel too zoomed in. Let's zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit. The secret that I have that I want to share with you is that this strap is actually pleated. It's actually pleated, and it has a gap over here, and then this place where you tie it. But this is what it looks like. And I'm not wearing it how it should be worn. But don't tell anybody that I told you this. I'm not wearing it how it should be worn. This is the back of it. This is the back of it. This space here should be on my back. This place should be on my back. And then the back is completely closed off. It should be the front. So the front is a bit boring. So I took the back and put it in the front because the front is a bit boring. It's just plain, 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 plain. So when it comes to clothes, my clothes, I just wear them anyhow. Whatever makes sense to me. And this is one of those. Brush. Ndiqwedile le nto ndiyinxibileyo. Ndiqwedile. Ukhona umehluko ukuqweda impahla nokuphendulela impahla. Xa uyiphendulele kwemizuzu elishumi. Oku kwemizuzu elishumi. Ndiyayazi uba naxa iyimizuzu elishumi anizoyibukela. Xa iyimizuzu elishumi anizoyibukela. Ndithethe ngantoni? Umqolo neminye imiqolo, neminye imiqolo, neminye imiqolo, neminye imiqolo, neminye imiqolo emininzi, namaci, namaci, namaci. When it comes to these earrings, I actually really like them, and I don't really wear them as often as I would like on my videos because they get all washed up by the lighting or whatnot. But they're really nice earrings, and I specifically bought them to wear on my videos. I sometimes go to earring shops to just go and buy props to use on my videos. They have these tiny flowers, and they're so shiny as well. I absolutely like them. They're really gorgeous to me. But when I wear them on my videos, they get washed up. They get washed up. And because I sometimes wear earrings that I feel like specifically wearing on my videos, I just noticed that it is best to buy colorful earrings for my videos because cream, white, or colors that kind of look nude, it is very, very difficult, extremely difficult to get them. Let me zoom in. It is extremely difficult for me. It is extremely difficult for me to get them to stick, if that makes any sense, because they don't pop out. They don't pop out at all. They don't pop out at all. And I've been looking in the review instead of looking here. I should be looking at you. And guess what? You should be going to sleep. Masijikelezise ilalo, lalo, 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 lalo. Masijikelezise ulalo, lalo, 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 lale. Andazi manizawuthetha ngantoni, niphelelwe izinto zokuthetha, ndinixelele. Nifuna ndithethe ngantoni nina? Khanindixelele kaloku nina aninikezi namacebo okuba ndenze i-DVD ngantoni, ndithethe ngantoni kanye nithule nithi cwaka sanqa. Kodeni nithule kangaka? Kodeni nithule kangaka? Nitheni nithule? Andithethi nina, nandiyeka nje ne-DVD endodwa ndingathethi nto. Nithule nithi cwaka, 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 cwaka. Oh my goodness, you guys. There is this software that I use for editing my videos, right? Because there's someone who commented that my videos are too bright and I should be dimming them. So I got the software so that I could dim the lighting a little bit so it's not too bright, so that you guys can fall asleep as well when I'm filming in the living space. And I had filmed 3 videos. I probably uyakwazi ukulala noba ulehlisile ukukhanya zisakhanya manje senze sibe mnyama. Hayi ke ndadownload enye i-app ke yokwenza uba masibe mnyama, ndazi-DVD ke ezinye iividiyozi ezinye nisibukeleyo ingathi ukhala ndizamile ukuba mandiyenze ibe mnyama ingaqami kakhulu. And then ngoko ndenza ezintathu ke ngoku ke bekunyanzeleka uba mandizikhuphele kwikhompyutha ukuze ndikwazi uzi-uploada kuYouTube ke ngoku. Xa ndisithi hayi sanqa ithi laa nto mandi-update isoftware, ndayi-updata ke nyani ke isoftware. Xa ndisithi ithi mandisubscribe ndibhatale imali enga inyanga nenyanga ukuze ndikwazi ukugcinisa video. Intliziyo yam incinci ingaka ingaka ngoba ndi-edithe eza video kulaa software ndafaka nezithombe, ndisebenzisa isiZulu ke ngoku uba ndazi uba ndizawuthini ngesiXhosa. Ndafaka nezithombe yonke into yahamba kakuhle. Xa sithi ndiyazama uyiseyiva ke ngoku ekhompyutheni ithi ntombi dawunlowuda uPro. Ndithi hayi bo kutsho ndidawunlowuda uPro ngoku xa ndifuna ukugcina ezinye besendikwazi usigcina kutheni sizofuna uPro. Kwanyanzeleka uba mandiziyeke ngoku ndizawulinda iphinde ithi mandi-update isoftware, maybe izawuphinda iphindele emva ngoba nayo laa mali andiyenzi nangenyanga kuYouTube. Laa mali bathi mandidawunlowude ngayo uPro, ngoko ke ayenzi sense kum into yokuba mandidawunlowude uPro. Imali ndingayenzi nakwiYouTube leyo ininzi kakhulu. Ngoku ke ndizigcine apho zahleli ngoku ndiyacinga uba ingathi ngendiphindela kule bendivele ndiyisebenzisa ndiseyive kuyo, but andikho semandleni uphinde ndiqalele ngoba thatha ixesha elide uku-editha ezi videos. Ngoba ngumhlola wanto ondehlelayo ngoku funeka ndenze ezinje i-DVD kuyo ukureplace ezazintathu. Yintoni lo mhlola ndehlelayo, yintoni bethunana. Ngoko ke ndilapho ngoku ndiyaqalela. Ndizawueditha ngolu hlobo endidla kueditha ngazo. Uba ayikho mnyama ndawundixolela, uba azikho mnyama ndizawundixolela ngoba ngumhlola lo nehlelayo. So that person said, please darken your videos, and I've saved a couple of videos darkened so that you guys can be able to fall asleep. And now I filmed 3 videos and I edited all of them together, and it was time to save them one by one and then schedule them for YouTube, right, to upload automatically. And when I did that, when I was just about to hit save, it said download Pro or subscribe to Pro. Every time I hit save, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, but it does not allow me to save them without updating to Pro. And the worst part is that it took me forever to edit those videos because I was dropping some knowledge and I had to show pictures every now and then and have all those transitions. But it's like, girl, no, you have to, and I'm so devastated because now I have to start over again and edit with another software which does not allow me or does not need me to download Pro for me to edit with, which is the normal software I would normally use. So I'm like so devastated right now that I will have to repeat what I did again, just for lighting. And I would download Pro, but the only thing is that Pro costs more than what I usually make on my YouTube per month. So why would I download Pro, which costs more than my monthly YouTube salary? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't make any sense. And by the way, I'm so happy that the South African Reserve Service, SARS, where we pay taxes, that it is coming for influencers. Many influencers in South Africa have been salaries going to SARS. Hi, let us all suffer. Look, if we're suffering, why should others not do it and others do it? I'm so happy about that because everybody needs to pay their taxes. Everybody. So excited to see where that goes. And then, yeah, that was something that was interesting. I like people who live honest lives, true lives, honest lives. If you're paying taxes, everybody must pay, Baba. Everybody. What is that sound? Everybody must pay. Let me tell you this. All of the YouTube money that I make, all of it, up until now, I've never gotten YouTube money. It always goes to my taxes. I'm like, why? I even got an accountant to look into it. It was like, there's something off, yeah. And then she was like, no, everything is in order. And I'm like, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, you get into a new tax bracket, blah, 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 blah. Like, no. The only time I got to enjoy my YouTube salary was when I was still back at home. And I didn't make enough to qualify to pay it because you need to make, how much is it, 75 or 70, 75 or 80, between there, I forgot. But when I went to go and file, they said, yeah, you don't have to pay. I was like, really? That's good. But nobody wants to make less than 75 or 70 per year. We all want to make something right for ourselves. That was the only time I didn't pay. After that, all of it, easy. You know, easy. But it's good to make sure that when you travel somewhere like to Robben Island, you keep the receipts. And when you buy a camera or a microphone, you keep the receipts so that you can subtract all those expenses. So that's what I would say is something that I get out of this channel of mine. I have a camera. That's a good thing. I have microphones. That's a nice thing. And at times I do go to places that I probably wouldn't have gone. But I'm like, oh, I want to film a video there. And then I just go there for that. You know. Anyway, that's nice. I wish taxes were something that we were taught at school. Because I remember there was this man who lived in the nearby village from my village, right? And he was a very dedicated man, but he never got to finish school. When he was in high school, he had to take care of his grandparents because they were old age, and then he wouldn't go to school to take care of them, right? But there was a man who hired him to be a truck driver. He did get a license, and then he got a license. He was a good driver. I got a license, and he would drive trucks for that person, and then he would get paid. And then he made enough for him to buy his own truck. And then he bought his own truck, and then he started driving his own truck driving. And then he made enough to buy more trucks, and ended up having a truck business and made all of this money, built himself not a double but it's not nice. But I want those who know to pay and those who don't know to be educated so that they can pay as well. They can pay as well. They can pay as well. And some people know a lot about tax avoidance as compared to tax evasion. Tax avoidance. Anyway, a lot of people don't want to hear about taxes before they go to sleep. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something else. What can I talk about? What can I talk about? Brush, 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 brush. Glad, 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 glad. Please go to sleep. I'm about to read you word of the day before I go to sleep too. What is it going to be about? I think Isaiah 53 verse 5. Isaiah 53 verse 5. What does it say? Isaiah, our word of the day for this week is going to be in the book of Isaiah chapter 53 verse 5. It reads, "But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crucified